Hello everyone, welcome back to my podcast. First of all, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. Today I'm very happy because here with my auntie. She's going to help me and discuss a very interesting topic. So in today's episode, we are going to talk about smoking campus area. The topic is actually quite common in many universities, and I think it's important to discuss because it relates to students' comfort, health, and also personal freedom. As we know, campus is a place for studying, meeting friends, and building our future. But sometimes we can find students smoking around the campus area. Some people think it's normal, but others feel uncomfortable about it. So today we are going to share our opinion and see different perspectives of this issue. Before we start on this, thank you so much for taking your time to join my podcast today. So let's get started. So, do you think smoking in campus is okay?
Personally, I don't really agree with smoking freely on campus. I understand that some students smoke and that's their choice. But campus is a shared space where a lot of people study, work, and spend time together. Not everyone is comfortable with cigarette smoke. So if someone smokes carelessly in random places, it can make others feel disturbed. I think it's not completely wrong, but it should be controlled.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable because of cigarette smoke?
Yes, I have. Sometimes when someone smokes near me, I feel uncomfortable doing something important, like studying or waiting for class. The smell can be strong and sometimes it makes my head feel a bit dizzy. It's even worse if the smoke comes to your face directly. It just makes the environment feel less clean and less comfortable.
Why do you think some students smoke on campus?
I think there are many reasons. Some students might feel stressed because of assignments, exams, or personal problems, and smoking becomes their way to relax. Others may already have the habit for a long time. There are also students who smoke because of social reasons, like hanging out with friends who also smoke. Sometimes it becomes part of their daily routine without thinking much about the impact on others.
Do you think it affects other students?
Yes, I think it does. Even if someone doesn't complain directly, cigarette smoke can still disturb them. Some people have asthma or are sensitive to smoke. It can also affect concentration because the smell can be distracting. In my opinion, campus should be a comfortable and healthy environment, so anything that reduces that comfort can affect students.
Should campus provide a special smoking area?
I think providing a special smoking area is a good solution. It's more realistic than completely banning smoking. This way, smokers still have a place but they don't disturb others. The smoking area should be located far from classroom, libraries, and main walkways so the smoke doesn't spread easily.
If you were the campus leader, what your would you make?
If I were the campus leader, I would create a clear rule that smoking is only allowed is in designated smoking areas. I would also put signs around campus so everyone knows the rules. If someone breaks the rule, there should be a warning first. And if they keep repeating it, maybe there should be a light penalty. The goal wouldn't be to punish, but to create discipline and mutual respect.
Is smoking part of personal freedom or should it be limited?
I believe smoking is part of personal freedom, but freedom always comes with responsibility. When we are in a public place like campus, we need to think about other people too. So in my opinion, it should be limited in certain areas. Personal freedom is important, but respecting other people's health and comfort is also important.
So, after discussing this topic, we can see that smoking in public media has both different opinions and different impacts. Some people think it is part of personal choice, but others believe it can disturb non-smokers and effect from it. From this discussion, we can conclude that awareness and mutual respect are very important in a campus environment. If we want a comfortable and healthy campus, everyone has to be responsible for their action. Once again, thank you so much, my auntie, for sharing your thoughts and opinions today. I really appreciated your time and thank you for everyone for watching this podcast. I hope this discussion was useful and interesting. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Oke, standby, kamera ready, sound ready, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my podcast. In this second episode, I'm here with my friend, and today we're going to talk about something that is very close to our daily life, which is Indonesian horsemen and their role in society. This topic is quite interesting because when we hear the word police, people may have different reactions. Some people feel safe, some people feel neutral, and others may have different opinions based on their experience. As we know, police officers have an important responsibility in maintaining security, enforcing the law, and helping citizens. We often see them on the street, in public place, and during the events. But at the same time, there, there are also discussions in society about truth, professionalism, and improvement in the police system. So today we're going to share our opinions and discuss the subject from our perspective as young people. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, what comes to your mind when you hear police?
When I hear the word police, the first thing that comes to my mind is law enforcement and safety. I imagine officers who control traffic, handle crimes, and help people in emergency. I also think about responsibility because being a police officer is not an easy job. They have to deal with many kinds of situations, from small problems to serious crimes.
You feel safe when you see police officers?
Most of the time, yes, I feel safe when I see police officers, especially in crowded places or at night. Their presence can make people think twice before doing something wrong, but I think it also depends on the situation. If the police act professionally and respectfully, people will naturally feel more comfortable and safe.
What is the main duty of a police officer?
In my opinion, the main duty of a police officer is to maintain public order and enforce the law. They protect citizens, prevent crime, and make sure rules are followed. Besides that, they also help people during accident or emergency. So their role is not only about catching criminals, but also about serving and protecting the community.
Do you think people trust the police today?
I think trust in the police today is based. Some people still trust and respect them because they see the police doing their job properly. However, others make people doubtful because of certain cases they hear in the news or social media. Trust is something that has to be built consistently through honest and fair action.
Why do some people criticize the police?
Some people criticize the police because of cases involving corruption, abuse of power, or unfair treatment. When such incidents happen, it affects the image of the whole institution, even if not all officers are like that. Public perception can be influenced by a few negative cases. People expect police officers to be role models in following the law, so when they fail, criticism naturally appears.
What improvement are what improvements are needed?
I think improvements are needed in transparency, professionalism, and accountability. Police officers should receive good training not only in physical skills but also in communication and ethics. Clear system for reporting and handling complaints are also important. So if people feel their voices are heard, when rules are applied fairly to everyone, public trust will slowly increase.
What kind of police system do you have in the future?
In the future, I hope for a police system that is fair, transparent, and truly serves the people. I hope officers are respected not because of fear but because of their integrity and good behavior. A system where the police and society work together, support each other, and build mutual trust would create a safe and more peaceful environment for everyone.
So, after discussing this topic, we can understand that the role of Indonesian police is very important in maintaining order and safety in society. However, like any other state institution, there is always room for improvement. Trust between citizens and police officers is something that needs to be built continuously through the service transparency and professionalism. As young people, we also have the responsibility to follow the law and respect the rules in our daily life. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts today. Or I really appreciate our discussion and thank you everyone for watching this podcast. I hope this discussion will give you a better understanding about the topic. See you next episode. Bye bye.
A few moments later.
Hey, Put,
Hey,
it feels like we haven't met for a long time. I think the last time we meet was before the semester break, right?
yes.
So, how have you been? What have you been doing during this holiday?
Finally, this week I've been thinking a lot about the future. Maybe because time goes by so fast.
By the way, have you ever seriously thought about what you want to do after graduation?
After graduation, I plan to focus on building my own future and improving myself. I don't want to just graduate and not feel lost. I want to have a clear direction even if it's not perfect. I hope I can find a job related to my major so I can use the knowledge I learned during college. At the same time, I also want to keep learning new skills because I know the real world is different from campus.
Do you want to work on continuing studying?
Honestly, I want to work first to gain experience and become financially independent. I think working will help me understand how things really operate in the professional world. But in the future, I'm also open to continuing my studies if I feel it will support my career. For me, education just doesn't have to stop after graduation.
What is your dream job?
A dream job is something that makes me feel proud and useful. I want a job where I can grow and not just earn money. It doesn't have to be super famous and or extremely high paying at the beginning. But I want stability and opportunities to improve myself most importantly. I want a job that matches my passion and skills so I don't feel forced every day.
Are you excited or nervous about the future?
I feel both excited and nervous, but I'm excited because the future means new opportunities and experience. But at the same time, I feel nervous because I don't know exactly what will happen. There's always uncertainty uncertainty after graduation. However, I think feeling nervous is normal. It shows that I care about the future.
What challenge do you think graduates face?
I think one of the biggest challenges is competition. There are many graduates every year and not all of them can immediately get a job. But another challenge is lack of experience. Many companies ask for experience. Even for entry-level position, graduates also face pressure from family and society to succeed quickly, which can feel overwhelming.
How are you preparing yourself for now?
For now, I try to improve my skills, both academic and non-academic. I try to be more confident, practice communication, and learn things outside the classroom. I also try to manage my time better and build discipline. Even small habits like being responsible and consistent can help prepare for the future.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
If I feel years, I see myself already working in a stable position and becoming more mature. I hope I will be financially independent and able to support myself. I also hope I will feel proud of my progress even if it's not perfect. I just want to see growth in myself compared to who I'm today. Okay, just like that. I think talking about this, the picture can be scary sometimes, but also exciting. Even if we don't have everything figured out yet, at least we're starting to think about it. I guess what matters most is that we keep improve ourselves step by step. Anyway, thanks for sharing thoughts today. It's really nice finding time, catching up, and talking about something meaningful like this. Let's see where life takes us in the next few years.
By the way, last semester was quite challenging, right?
Some subjects were not as easy as we expected. Sometimes we feel like we tried our best, but the result is still not what we want.
Have you ever feel that way?
So today I want to share a little bit about why I take remedial tests.
Why do you think you did get the expected score?
I think I didn't get the expected score because I wasn't fully prepared. Maybe I underestimated the difficulty of the test or didn't manage my time properly while studying. Sometimes I feel like I understand the material, but when I face the actual patient, I confess and suddenly forget things. So I think it was a combination of lack of preparation and nervousness during the exam.
Do you see remedial as a first or a second chance?
At first, hardly, it feels like a failure. No one wants to take a remedial test. It can make you feel disappointed in yourself. But after thinking about it, I see it more as a second chance. Not everyone gets another opportunity to fix their mistakes. So instead of feeling ashamed, try to see it as a chance to improve my score and prove that I can do better.
What did you learn from your previous mistake?
From my previous mistake, I learned that I should study only at the last minute. I also realized that understanding the material is more important than just memorizing it. I need to practice more questions and really check whether I truly understand the topic. I also learned that staying calm during the test is very important.
What will you do differently this time?
This time, I will prepare earlier and review the material more seriously. I will try to focus on the parts I didn't understand before. I also want to manage my time better during the test, so I don't panic at the end. Most importantly, I will try to control my nervousness and stay confident.
How do you feel about taking this remedial test?
Honestly, I feel a bit nervous, but also motivated. I don't want to repeat the same mistake again. I see this as an opportunity to prove to myself that I can improve. Even though it is uncomfortable, I think this experience can make me stronger and more responsible.
What message do you want to give to other students in the same situation?
The message is, don't be too hard on yourself. Taking a remedial test doesn't mean you're not smart. It just means you need more effort or a different strategy. What matters is how you respond to it. If you learn from a mistake and try again, seriously, you can definitely do better. Yeah, I think experience will teach in something. Sometimes we fail. Sometimes we don't get the result we want, but that doesn't mean we're not capable. Maybe it just means we need to try again and do better next time. Thanks for listening my story and for giving your opinion too. I feel it relief after talking about this at the end of the day. It's just part of being a study, right? Thanks for your time. So see you again.